Hello, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. All I know right now is that Arizona is available, and we shall be continuing. And game change detect. Ah, god damn it. So, yeah, I'm gonna end up back at my whatchamacallit. I'm gonna end up back at my place, aren't I? Oh yes, World of Trucks delivery contracts are now part of the game, so I should be able to take one of those. Yeah, let's take one of those, and then I have to finish it in real time. Excuse me, real time. And then what's this? Fragile cargo. Okay, cool. I've never actually done one of these. I assume they're worth more? I don't know. It doesn't... it seems like it's worth a bit more. And the real time, I think, is an accelerated time, though, still. I'm not sure. I don't know how these work. But yeah, for today, even though, of course, we have the... whatchamacallits, we have... what's the word I'm looking for? We have the World of Trucks... not World of Trucks, what am I thinking? We have... God damn it, brain. Arizona! That's the word. Arizona, the state. Even though we have Arizona available, I don't want to... I mean, I am going to go there. It's just I'm going to go there by first completing a delivery to Las Vegas, and then go from there. And I'm just going to kind of talk about how... excuse me. Crap. I was hoping I wouldn't yawn. But, yeah, it is early and I did not get much sleep, unfortunately. That is one problem I have been having and will hopefully not continue to have for a while. Like, hopefully I'll be getting over that pretty soon, but I don't know yet. And, oh, let's pretend that didn't happen. I should be in LA, yeah, oops, and I'm speeding quite badly. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But, yeah. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna just be like, how have I been? Blah 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 blah. And how I've been is better overall. It's interesting. Okay, so basically there's, how do I put it? There's, okay, it's been like what, a week and a half or 2 weeks, something like that, since last time. Maybe I should have like gotten some coffee or something. No, I shouldn't have. It's been a little while since I made the last one of those little videos about my own little personal problems, and essentially what's changed since then is... oh, that's interesting. Okay, essentially what's changed since then is... yeah, it's hard to say. You know, I talked to my ex, and we kind of discussed things, and like it's kind of hard to explain because it's kind of a weird sort of gray area, because it's like we're gonna try to get back together, but I've also like just recognized that, you know, just because we try to make it work doesn't mean it will work. And we're both just ready to accept the fact that things may not work out. And, you know, that's that pretty much, is we're trying to make it work. But it's also kind of awkward to be discussing this right this moment, because essentially the last time I talked to her, we agreed that we needed to, like, talk more and figure things out and that sort of thing. And then, and she vanished, basically. Like, she's been, like, offline and not answering her phone and stuff. I mean, it's not like I've been calling a lot, but, like, I've, whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah, I forgot they have that new animation and thing in there. That's cool. But, like, essentially, I was, like, I messaged her a couple times, like, oh, hey, really cool stuff is happening. I want to talk to you, since I was at Cali for... which is a furry convention, if you didn't know. Because I'm a furry, and furry stuff is fun. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to take that into whatever context you wish, because, oh no, this is gonna go red while I'm in the intersection. Please don't give me didn't give me a ticket, so that's good. But, yeah, it's kind of weird, because it's like, we talked and everything, and I'm like, okay, everything's going fine and everything, and then like just immediately she vanishes. And I mean, up till like yesterday or whatever, I was like, oh, she's probably just busy with stuff or whatever, so no big deal. But she's normally not offline for that long, and she normally has her phone on, so the fact that she didn't respond to her phone either, I'm actually a little bit worried about. I just remembered this is a right turn. I could have probably gotten away with going. Then again, there were cars in the way, so shh. I'm smart. I'm doing things properly. This trailer's kind of long. Alright, yeah, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm kind of having to re-get used to it, I guess. But I think I've started to adjust to it again already. But yeah, it's just this kind of awkward situation where there's not much to say. I mean, the only thing there really is to say is something I'm not gonna say because it's something I want to keep private. And so that's all I have to say right now, really, is at least on that front. I guess the only other thing I could say about it is that what's the word I'm looking for? So essentially, for a while there, I was kind of, I had recognized that I had become obsessed with her, and that basically for quite a while now we had decided to give it a go again, to try a relationship again, but I had developed an obsession over her for reasons I won't go into right now, because again, it's something I want to keep private. But essentially I recognized that I had developed a problem, so I said that I needed some time for us to be apart, for me to learn how to accept myself and be okay being by myself. And unfortunately, due to some other circumstances, that ended up not really happening. I also didn't really think about it, although I should have at the time. But I then later on researched like how to deal with an obsession and like how to deal with obsessive problems and stuff, and it's like the approach I was taking was not the correct approach on that. So ultimately it ended up working out fairly well, though. I think like I've managed to tone down my own, you know, worries and feelings about it and kind of relax about it. And the other thing is I've really started to learn to just not worry so much about the future, because there's not much I can do when I'm worrying. Like essentially all the worrying I've been done is just leading to problems and not really helping in any way. And so it's like, why bother worrying about it? Like it's because like worry is important to some degree. Like it can help you, you know, figure out when you need to do something, when something's gone wrong or whatever, but like not the kind of stress and worry I've been experiencing. Like that's just the kind where you're just like, oh my god, what if this, and oh my god this, and you're reading things into every little thing, and you're just, it's just a bad state to be in, really. And you know, I finally, I think, got over that. And see, this is the other problem with talking about it, is like it's still so fresh and everything that it's like, as much as I can say, oh, these things, oh, like this is better, this got better, etc., etc., it's still a every day is a new struggle. Oh dear, I almost got caught there. Oh no, I did get caught there. Okay. Oh no, this cart. Okay, okay, let me get by. Every day is a new struggle. Every day is a new struggle, because like, for instance, yesterday I was worried sick, literally. Although honestly I think it was more of a I was sick and then a bit worried, because unfortunately I do have a lot of stomach problems, and unfortunately along with having a lot of stomach problems, you know how when you're stressed and worried your stomach starts bugging you a lot? Because I have a lot of stomach problems, I can't always tell the difference between me having stomach problems and being a little bit stressed, and me being so stressed I have stomach problems. it's difficult for me to tell the difference, because I get stomach problems a lot, and then I also get stressed a lot, especially recently. But I think yesterday it was maybe half and half, because I was legitimately worried about her. Not just like, oh, I want to talk to her and I'm upset because she's not answering or whatever, but just like, okay, she's normally not like offline for this long. I'm legitimately worried about her because did something happen? Like, is she okay? Am I gonna pay a $900 fine? Oh, that sucks. Like, just immediately I get a fine. That sucks. Alright. But, yeah, it was just kind of worrisome. And then this morning started out really well so far. Like, it's still early in the morning, so I can't say too much about anything for today. I can just say that, so far it's been a good morning. And, you know, talking about this has me a little bit stressed, but not really. And I just got to deal with it. So yeah, that's about where I am right now. Like, I'm just, you know, trying to recognize that things don't go the way you want, but I'm gonna try to have things go the way I want. And, you know, that's the best I can do, and I need to just be okay with what happens and accept it. For instance, like right now, obviously I don't think this is realistic, but part of me is, you know, I like I said, I worry a lot and I overthink things sometimes and that sort of thing. And so part of me right now is going, what if she's just decided she doesn't want to anymore, and she just didn't tell me, and she just isn't going to contact me anymore, like is just going to ignore me. And I mean, hey, that could be true. I doubt it, especially because, like I said, the last time we talked, we're on a good understanding. We were trying to make things work. We were discussing things, you know. So it doesn't really seem like that would be the case. But you know what? Maybe it is, and if it is, I just need to be able to accept that. So right now I'm kind of simultaneously worried about her and going to just give her some time to do whatever she's going to do. And the primary thing right now is I just want to make sure she's okay, because like I said, it was unusual for her to like vanish like that, and it's like, are you okay? Just want to make sure you're okay. But you know, whatever happens, and I just have to deal with that and try to do the best I can to not crash into this vehicle in front of me. But yeah. So, a completely unrelated thing I do kind of want to mention. I don't know, it's personal, but it's also something I'm kind of excited about, and like, I'm not going to go into detail over it, partially for privacy reasons, partially because it's like, it's the kind of thing that I know some people get icked out by, especially past me. Like, if I was talking to me many years back, past me would be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but essentially, I'm pretty damn certain I'm bisexual. And, like, I thought this for quite a while, but shut up, tired me. But, one thing I'd heard from some other people is, like, you don't actually know that until you've tried something and found out for yourself whether you liked it, whether you enjoyed something or not. And so I'd never really done anything before, and so it's always been a question on my mind. Am I really, or am I not? And I don't know. But recently at the convention, I kind of was like, well, you know what, hold on, let me rewind a second. So, like I said, it's been something that I thought about and was like, it's a question that I don't really know the answer to. But it also wasn't an important question to me because I was in a relationship, I was happy with it. Well, blind to the problems that were going on, and unfortunately that, you know, broke down as it did. But as far as I knew, I was happy with it, and it was a, whatchamacallit, it was, you know, it's like, I'm happy with the relationship I'm in. I'm okay if I never figure this out. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. I'm not, it's okay. But obviously when that went wrong, suddenly it became a much more important question for me. Oh, shut up about being tired. Actually, let's see if this person will let me in. No, they won't. Yeah, this next person will, though. Alright, yes, we're gonna go to a little rest stop. Alright. But, yeah, suddenly it was a much more important question to me, because suddenly it's like, well, I don't know anything anymore. Like, I don't know. So basically I decided that while I was at this convention, if something did end up happening, or I got into a position where something might happen, I would go ahead and go for it and see what happened. And I did. And I didn't, you know, go that far. I didn't go crazy, and like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, but I ended up sleeping with a guy, so that was interesting, and lots of fun. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright, now how do I pull into rest here? Is it, do I gotta, oh wait, no, I think I know how this one works. I think I know, and it's like, I gotta pull around the side. Yes, I know I'm getting tired and I should find a place to rest. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. Alright, I know they got a place I can rest back here. Oh! Okay, is it that one? Nope, that was the trailer. Okay, yep. No, it's that one. Okay. Gosh, I had to figure out which button to push. Alright. So now it's early morning, and, which button do I have set for the lights? I think it's, this one? Yes, it is. Alright. Cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull through this way, because I think that'd be easier than trying to back it up, even if this is the, wrong way to go. Oh well. But yeah. My voice is like, I give up. I give up. I don't care anymore. Can we... next time, let's actually look at the streets before we... Ah, yes. Yes. Right away. Leave as quickly as possible. Beautiful. I love when you can just pull off something like that and get going as soon as possible again. Let's see. We got 13 hours and 15 minutes. And, oops. Come on. Yeah, see, that's the thing I need to figure out. Okay, so it says 13 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, wait, let me get up to speed and set the cruise control. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is nice. Oh, yeah. Open road. God rays. Sun peeking over the cloud. Me massively speeding without even realizing it. Very nice. Come on, come on. Speed, go back down a little lower so I can... And cruise control. Alright. Yes. What was I saying? Oh, that says 13 hours, 49 minutes. Yeah, so I think that's real time then. Looks like it is. That's interesting. Also, I probably should have stopped for gas. That's something I kind of forgot to do. Household appliances for Walbert. I got a little bit of damage to my truck, probably from when I ran into that guy earlier. That kind of sucks, but, oh well. So yeah, that's... I forget where I was with all that. Yeah, that's kind of everything going on with me right now. And, overall, I'm a lot less stressed than I was. I'm handling stress better. I'm generally happier. Yesterday I was a bit stressed because, like I said, I had stomach problems, and then I was worried about my ex, and like just worried if she was okay, and it kind of kept me from doing things, and I was kind of, it was also way too hot because it's like getting to summertime, and that's a big problem because I can't really afford to cool my room properly, which sucks and makes it hard to do things. I also was trying to fix my laptop so that I could go out and, what's the word? Freaking hell, I can't think of the word right now. I was gonna take my laptop out and I was gonna try and get some programming done out and about. Like, basically, sometimes it helps to switch up the location, like where I'm actually working, and I was thinking of heading over to a Barnes & Noble slash Starbucks, because they have like a little Starbucks in there, and sitting there and working on code for a while. The problem with that was I had to like fix my laptop first before I could go, and that ended up taking so long because I tried to install One OS. Well, first I had to back up my files. Then I tried to install One OS, and that didn't really work. Then I tried to install another one, and that didn't really work. And then finally on my third try I got it to work, but also at that point I was like really tired, and I ended up like napping for a while, and just the whole thing didn't work out as intended, which is unfortunate. But yeah, ultimately I at least got that set up, although I did get it set up at like frickin' 1 a.m. or something like, or something crazy late. I ended up getting it finished with that late. And then I got up at 7 this morning, or technically like 7:30, but I was awake since 7. And then I went and started making this video. So that's why the yawns, because I am a little bit tired. But hopefully I'll be able to stay awake the whole day and not take any naps, and then go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. I'm trying to get back onto a schedule where I go to bed a bit earlier in the day and then wake up a bit earlier in the day. But I don't know how soon I'll be able to do that, or if I'll be able to maintain that. I've been having sleeping issues ever since I've been on citalopram, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned that way back when, but way back when, like 2 weeks ago or whatever. But if I didn't, or you don't remember, citalopram, it's an antidepressant. Essentially, it just gives you energy, and unfortunately, when I started taking it, and maybe for a little while longer, it gives me a bit too much energy in that I can't sleep as well. But really, it's one of those things where it's like, as you adjust to it, it improves and everything, so I should be fine. And that's pretty much that. I am gonna go stop for fuel though, because I need to, and I'm gonna pretty much end the video here. That's everything for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in space.